Does your body sometimes feel sore, tightness, and maybe even a little bit of pain after you've done an intense workout or at the end of a hectic and stressful day? This yin practice, full body release, is going to be perfect for you. We're going to get started in child's pose, but before that, if you have 2 blocks, bring them along, have them nearby, and maybe even a cushion if you find that helpful. So we're going to get started in a child's pose. Take some space between the knees. We're going to use 1 block right underneath the head, so you can just place it on the ground in front of you. Begin to walk your hands down and settle your body into a nice child's pose. Let the head, the forehead rest on your block. Let the arms stretch out in front. Make any movements and adjustments to the upper body, to the hips, to the space between the knees. And then coming into a place where you can find stillness. In this stillness, become aware of your breath. And every time you exhale, consciously allow the body to soften, to relax. Throughout this practice, as we hold still in these postures, you might experience different sensations in different areas of the body. There may be times where you want to come out of the pose, but see if you can stay. Stay with the stillness and bring your awareness, your attention to your breath. The sensation of breath in the body. Allow the breath to be natural, to be relaxed. Let the arms get heavy. Let the hips get heavy. Allow the belly to soften, allow the chest to drop towards the floor. And begin to notice this connection. The arms and the legs, the head, connected to the ground. Feel the sensation, the points of contact that your body has to the floor. Allow the body to be heavy. And the longer you stay in a pose, it might become a little uncomfortable. Notice the feelings, notice the sensations. We're going to begin to come out of the pose, gently lifting the head and walking the hands back. Bring the knees in towards each other and come up onto your hands and knees. We'll just make a little bit of movement in the spine. Notice how the spine is feeling. Make circles one way and the other way. Tap out your feet. Curl the toes. And then we'll get ready for a low lunge. So we're gonna use our blocks here. So we take both blocks, one in each hand, and place them on either side of the mat. We step the right leg forward, just beyond the blocks. Here you can use padding on your knee if you need to. The knee closer to the blocks is going to make it a little easier, and the knee further away will make it more intense. In Yin Yoga, we're not looking for the most intense stretch, but we're looking for somewhere where we can stay and we can allow the body to soften and relax. This is why we use a little extra support here with the blocks. Allow the chest to lift slightly and allow the hips to drop down. Awareness to the breath. Breath is easy and natural. Feel the sensation of the breath at the nose. Feel the sensation of the breath at the chest. And you might already begin to feel the sensations in the legs and the hips, maybe the front of that left hip becoming a little bit more intense. But see if you can stay. It is in this stillness that the body is able to heal and release any tension or stress that has been trapped. Can you soften and let go? Move in towards the sensation instead of trying to back away from it. It might be a little uncomfortable, but this is where the magic happens. This is where we find release on the other side. And with that, we're going to take this pose onto the other side. So gently press up into your blocks. Move your hips back, move slowly. And then we switch sides. Bring the left leg forward. Adjust the position of your knees, adjust the position of the blocks. Get a little lift in the chest and allow the hips to drop down. Soften the jaw. You can even close the eyes. Or find one point that you can look at. So we still the body, we still the gaze. Relaxed breath. Notice the breath. Natural, relaxed breathing. As you exhale, can you allow the body to release and relax a little bit more? Where you feel the sensation, where you feel the tightness, this is where there is resistance. This is where you're experiencing tension. As we move in towards that sensation, we will find release. We will find healing in the body. Stay with it. Stay with the breath. Soften into the sensation. Allow yourself to go deeper, deeper into the stillness. And get ready to slowly come out, gently pressing up onto the blocks. Release your hips back and take your left leg back as well. From here, we'll come to lay on the mat. Just place your blocks over to one side. Move slowly. Keeping the feet about hip distance apart, keeping the spine flat on the floor, we're gonna take one block and just place it right underneath the sacrum. So right between the low back and the hips. You can use one block. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can take it up with 2 blocks. But remember, we wanna find a place where you can relax. Not too intense that you can't stay and release and the body's creating more tension, but we want to release the tension. So as you begin to settle into this pose, make adjustments with the feet, with the shoulders, with your hair. Feel that connection, the feet on the floor. Ground nice and firm, steady support with the feet. Feel the arms and the shoulders, the upper back in contact with the floor, and the back of the head. Now begin to notice the hips and the pelvic region. Notice the low back. You might already begin to be feeling and experiencing some sensations here, some release. The more you release, the more you let go, the more intense the sensations might become because you're moving deeper into those places where you're holding on to tension and you're causing that tension to release. So it is going to get intense before you're able to experience a deep release. That's why we're doing the work of being still. The work of staying in these poses, staying with the experience, with the sensation. Soften the pelvis. Soften the hips. Allow the blocks to support your hips completely. You don't have to do any work here. Just stay with the stillness. Return to your natural, relaxed breath. And as you allow the body to relax, you might find that your natural breath begins to deepen, to slow. You might find your exhale coming a little bit longer. From here, we're going to get into the psoas a little bit more deeply. So start by extending your right leg out to right leg straightens and the heel kind of rests on the floor, and then allow the foot just to kind of open up. If this is quite intense for you already, you can stay here. We'll do one leg at a time. Or if you're quite comfortable, there's no uncomfortability in the low back, you can go ahead and extend both legs out. Breathe. Allow the body to take the shape of the pose effortlessly. Allow the legs to become heavy. If you notice that you're kind of holding on with the hips, allow yourself to consciously release. And as you release, you are going to feel more, but this is where the healing happens. This is what we're looking for from this practice. Deep release in the body. Now, if you're doing one leg at a time, go ahead now and switch legs. Bring the right leg in, extend the left leg out. Soften the hips. Let the legs be heavy. Let the arms, the back be heavy. Jaw relaxed. Eyes closed. We're going to get ready to come out. Move slowly when you come out of the poses. Walk your feet back in. Gently press into your feet and lift the hips up off of the blocks. And then we're just going to move your block or blocks off to the side. Slowly bring your hips back down. Slowly extend the legs back out in front of you. We pause here for a few breaths, feeling the release of the pose. Experience the body after the pose, after a release, and notice what you feel. Especially the pelvis area, the hips, the front of the thighs. How does it feel after the pose? Relaxed. Relax completely. Release any last bits of tension. Release. Once again, we're going to bend the knees to bring the feet closer toward the hips. And we're taking the right foot, the right ankle, over the left. Move slowly. There's no hurry to get anywhere. Gently guiding the right knee a little bit away from the body. When you feel ready, we're going to lift up the left leg and bring it in towards the body, holding on to either the back of the left leg or the front of the left shin. And remember, we're not looking for the deepest stretch. We want to find somewhere where we feel enough, because if you don't feel enough, then nothing's going to happen. We're not going to be releasing any tension. But you don't want to feel too much that you're not able to relax and release and let go, because then also you won't be releasing any tension. So find that middle point where you can feel the pose working. It might be even a little bit uncomfortable, but you're able to stay. You're able to stay with a relaxed, natural breath. And once you're in the pose, after you've made your adjustments, then keeping the body still, committing to that place that you've decided to stay. Bringing your awareness to the breath, and being aware of the different sensations that you feel in the pose. Can you take your awareness to where you feel it the most and then consciously relax? Move towards releasing into the sensation instead of trying to move the body away from it. Instead of trying to feel less, can you release and allow yourself to feel a little bit more? And the more you allow yourself to feel, the more you allow yourself to release and let go, the more tension and stress in the body you will be able to release. It's not about holding the perfect pose. It's about being wherever you are, staying still, and allow the body to relax. Allow the body to know that it's safe. It's okay to open. It's okay to let go. It's okay to release. From here, release the left foot onto the floor. Keep the right leg where it is. And we're gonna move into a twist here. So when the left foot is on the floor, we're gonna drop that right foot over towards the left side and allow the left leg to come down towards the floor. You can look over towards your right shoulder. Allow your body to relax and release into the twist. Gradually, your right knee might be coming down towards the floor. Allow it to come down as far as it goes, and then just stay. Shoulder blades in contact with the floor. Jaw relaxed, forehead relaxed. Breath nice and easy. Relax the legs. Don't try to hold them into the position, just release them. If the legs unravel a little bit, that's okay. You want to allow the body to let go in the twist. Deep, deep release. The more you're able to release and let go, the more you're able to relax and let go, the deeper release you will experience. Gently coming back to center. We'll bring the right foot back in contact with the floor. And this time we take the left ankle and place it on top of the right thigh. Make any adjustments that you need to in this position. And when you're ready, lift your head up and bring that right foot in towards the body, holding on to either the back of the right thigh or the front of the right shin. See that your chin is moving down towards the chest. So you don't want your head to be lifting up, but bring the chin down inward to lengthen the back of the neck. And feel the whole length of the spine in contact with the floor, pressing the low back into the floor. And then when you find a place that you want to stay, keep the body still. No need to make any movements or any adjustments. Just stay. Awareness to the natural breath. Less effort, more relaxing and letting go. And from here, we release the right foot to the floor, and then we take the twist onto the right side. Just let the legs be exactly how they are, and then drop the left foot down over towards the right. Right leg comes to the floor. Maybe your left leg begins to draw towards the floor. And maybe you look over towards the left side. Finding a place where you can allow the body to soften. Quickly scan your body. Is there any areas that you're kind of holding the body into a certain position? Can you release that? Release those muscles. And just let the whole body get heavy and draw down towards the floor. Less effort. Natural, relaxed breathing. Staying with the sensations of the body, the sensations of the breath. You slowly prepare to come out, bringing your head back to center, bringing your legs back to center. Extend the legs out for a few moments, a few cycles of breath. Feel the body after the pose. Feel the sensations of release. And now we take a happy baby pose. Once again, bending the knees. We're going to lift them up toward the chest. So one option is you can just kind of hug your arms around the thighs. And the point is to bring the thighs and the knees down towards your chest and to the floor. So this is option one, and you can stay here. And if you don't feel anything here, And if you're comfortable in this pose, you're going to take your hands, the arms at the insides of the knees, and then hold on to the outsides of the feet. So drawing the thighs, the knees down towards the floor. See that your low back stays in contact with the floor, so we're not really lifting the hips up. Nor are we forcefully pulling the feet down, but we're just using the force of gravity, the weight of the arms, to draw the feet, the legs towards the body. Make adjustments here. Chin down towards the chest. If you feel holding the feet might be too intense, then go ahead and switch it up. And find a place where you're going to stay. And then we stay. We find stillness. We find stillness in the pose. Once again, come back to your natural, relaxed breath. Feeling the sensations in the body. Feeling the sensations of the breath. At the nose. At the throat. Sensations of breath at the chest. Sensations of breath at the belly. Use the breath, especially the exhale, to soften the body. Allow the body to get heavy. Use the exhale to move deeper into your release. Stay with the stillness. Release the body in towards the sensation. Soften. Relax. Release. Release the need to do anything, to do too much effort. Let the pose do the work. Your job is simply to allow the body, give yourself permission to relax. Release. Staying still. Let the sensations be there. Let them come, let them go. You just have to stay. Stay. Prepare the body to come out, gently bringing the feet down. Release. Bring the feet to the floor, the soles of the feet together. We're going to take our blocks now and place them just outside the hips. We're coming into a sleeping butterfly. Soles of the feet will be together, and then the knees are going to open out to the side, and we're going to let the thighs rest on the blocks. So find a place where you can put the blocks that support you in this pose. Allow the feet to move away from you. Remember, we don't want to feel like we have to hold ourselves into the pose, but we want to find a place where we can feel enough sensation, but at the same time, we're able to relax. We don't want to feel too much, but we also don't want to feel too little. Make any adjustments to your pose. And then committing to keep the body still. Eyes closed, relaxed. Forehead relaxed. Jaw relaxed. Breath easy, natural, relaxed. Now notice the legs, especially the inner thighs. Allow them to let go. Notice if there's any muscles or places where you feel a bit of tension, that you're trying to hold the body into the position. Can you let that go? Release it. Let the legs be heavy. Knees are heavy. Feel the support from the blocks. And then can you allow the body to relax into that support? Just rest on the blocks. Release. Release into the support. Taking support when you need it does not make you weak. In fact, it makes you stronger. Allow yourself to take support when you need it. When the physical body needs support, when your emotional body needs support, and when your mental body needs support. Lean heavy into the support. And after the time passes where you no longer require that support, you'll be stronger for it. Support gives us the ability to receive healing. Support the healing processes in your body. They don't last forever. But while they're there, let go. Let go of the need to hold it all together. Let go of the need to do it all yourself. Lean heavy into that support. Let it nourish you. Let it bring about healing. So that you can come back stronger. Flowing with the cycles of life. The cycles of strength, of courage, creativity, moving forward. The cycles of slowing down, flowing, easy, moving with ease, stillness, relaxation, taking support. I'm going to very gently move the blocks over to the side. You can bring the knees in towards each other first and extend the legs out. Coming into a nice restful position. We'll spend the last few minutes of this practice in stillness, feeling the support of the floor beneath you, feeling the body after the practice. Noticing any effects from the poses, any effects from the practice. And if it's a good experience, if it's a good feeling in the body, just take a moment to appreciate it. Appreciate your body. Appreciate the practice you just did. Appreciate the feeling of feeling good, of feeling relaxed, of being still, of letting go, of taking support. And once again, notice your natural breath. The natural, relaxed breath. Notice the sensation of the breath at the nose. The sensation of the breath at the throat. The sensation of breath in the chest. The sensation of breath in the belly. Feel the sensation of the breath throughout the whole body, extending out from the belly to the legs, to the feet, to the arms, to the hands, to the head. Feel the whole body pulsating with the sensation of the breath, the energy. Notice how the whole body, the breath, the mind, feel in this moment. And feel free to stay here for longer, if that feels right for you, if you have the time. And whenever you're ready, Make small movements in the hands and in the feet. Stretch. And make your way back up to sit.